Good morning, students. How are you today? Welcome back to our English lessons. Today we are going to discuss present perfect tense. Do you still remember what is present perfect tense? It is a kind of tense which is used to express an activity which has already happened. Ya, jadi present perfect tense itu digunakan untuk menjelaskan kegiatan yang sudah selesai, sudah terjadi. Contoh kalimatnya, we have been to an orphan home. We went there last Sunday. Kita sudah ke rumah yatim piatu. Kita pergi ke sana minggu yang lalu. Now we talk about the patterns. Nah, sekarang bicara tentang rumusnya. Rumusnya subject plus have or has plus verb 3. Ya. Atau kalau menggunakan to be, ya to be bentuk ketiga, been. Ya, kalau subjeknya he, she, it, maka diikuti dengan has, diikuti verb 3. Kalau subjeknya I, you, we, they, diikuti dengan have, diikuti verb 3. Contohnya seperti ini. She is the most important leader I have ever known. Nah, I have ever known ini kalimat menggunakan pola present perfect. Subject plus have plus verb 3. Dia orang yang paling penting, dia pemimpin yang paling penting yang pernah saya tahu. Ya. Yang berikutnya, she has been an orphan for 8 years. Dia telah menjadi yatim selama 8 tahun. Has been an orphan. Ya. Subject plus has plus to be bentuk ketiga yaitu been plus complement. Their parents have passed away. Orang tuanya sudah meninggal. Their parents ini subjek, diikuti have, diikuti kata kerja bentuk ketiga. Berikutnya, I have closed the meeting. Saya telah menutup rapat. I subjek, diikuti dengan have, diikuti dengan closed, ini verb bentuk ketiga, diikuti dengan complement. Ya. I'm going to read this dialogue. It is taken from my book. Ini dialog diambil dari buku kalian. Saya bacakan aja. I think Riri is the most interesting orphan I've ever known. She is not the oldest of all the children there, but she is very mature. Unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to talk to her personally. Can you tell me how he has come to the orphan home? Kemudian Dayu menjawab, well, I do not know much about her either, because I have met her only 3 times. What I know is that she was an only child. Her father died when she was a baby and her mother 8 years ago. She has been an orphan for 8 years, but she lived in the orphanage for only 6 years now. Nah, ada beberapa kalimat yang menggunakan present perfect tense. Kita lihat di sini. I've ever known. Ya, how she has come to the orphanage. Nah, ini kalimat tanya. I have met her only 3 times. She has been an orphan for 8 years. Next conversation. Why doesn't she live with her grandparents? They both have passed away. Grandfather died even before she was born, and her grandmother died 6 years ago. Does she not have any uncles or aunts to take care of her? She has an uncle, her mother's brother. 2 months after her grandmother's death, he sent Riri to the orphanage. Why doesn't she live with him instead? Nah, dalam dialog ini coba perhatikan ada beberapa jenis kalimat ya. Ada yang simple present. Why doesn't she live with her grandparents? Ini menunjukkan kondisi saat ini. They both have passed away. Ini menunjukkan present perfect. Subject diikuti have, diikuti verb 3. Mereka berdua sudah meninggal. Ya. Kemudian ada juga past tense di sini. Her grandfather died even before she was born. Nanti yang past tense dipakai untuk menunjukkan aktivitas kejadian yang sudah terjadi di masa lampau. Does she not have any uncle or aunts to take care of her? Nah, ini kembali ke simple present. Apakah dia tidak punya om dan tante yang bisa merawat dia? She has an uncle. her mother's brother. Nah, ini simple present juga. 2 months after her grandmother's death, he sent Riri to the orphanage. Nah, ini past tense. 2 bulan setelah neneknya meninggal dunia, si Om ini mengirim Riri ke panti asuhan. Why doesn't she live with him instead? Nah, ini simple present pertanyaannya. Kenapa kok dia tidak tinggal dengan omnya? No, his house is very small. He is a scavenger. He has 5 children. He has put Riri there so that she can get better care and she can also go to school. Okay? Nggak bisa, rumahnya sangat kecil. Dia ada seorang tukang sapu jalanan dan dia punya 5 anak. He has put Riri there. Dia telah mengirim Riri ke panti asuhan. So that she can get better care, supaya Riri dapat lebih terawat, and she can also go to a good school, supaya Riri bisa bersekolah dengan baik. Yeah, he has put Riri there. Subject plus has plus verb 3. Does he often visit her? Apakah dia suka mengunjungi Riri? Ini simple present. Yes, her uncle and his family have visited her a lot of time. They routinely visit her once a month. Nah, dipakai present perfect. Yes, her uncle and his family have visited her. Subject have verb 3. Sudah mengunjunginya berulang kali. They routinely visit her once a month. Mereka rutin berkunjung sebulan sekali. Nah, ini simple present. It must be said to be an orphan and to live in an orphan home. Riri is said to be an orphan, but she is not gloomy kid. You know, as you see, she is a cheerful and friendly girl. She has ever shown her great care for others, for other needy children like her. She has even shown her great care. Dia bahkan telah menunjukkan perhatiannya pada anak-anak yang membutuhkan sama seperti dia. Nah, students, coba kalian lihat kalimat-kalimat yang dicetak tebal di sini, the bold type sentences. They are all used a present perfect tense. For example, she has participated very actively. They have made handicraft. They have used the profit to help street children. The program has run for almost 2 years now. Nah, kesimpulannya apa, students? Present perfect tense, kembali ke sini ya, is usually to express an activity which is already finished or it has already done. Untuk menyatakan kegiatan yang sudah berlangsung, sudah selesai. Ya. Polanya bagaimana? Subject plus have or has plus verb 3. Nah, sekarang kalau kalimatannya bagaimana? Interrogative sentence, or yes no question, or WH questions. Yang pertama ya, interrogative sentence or has yes no question. Have or has plus subject plus verb 3. Ya. Contohnya, have you ever come to the orphanage before? Has she told you her decision? Apakah kamu sudah pernah ke panti asuhan sebelumnya? Apakah dia sudah bilang keputusannya? Kemudian kalau WH questions, sama ya, tinggal di depan have atau has tadi ditambah WH questions. Contohnya, where have you been? Kamu dari mana? Who have told you to come here before 6 a.m.? Siapa yang bilang ke sini bahwa kamu harus datang sebelum jam 6 pagi? Now we come to negative sentence. What is the pattern of negative sentence? Subject plus have or has plus not plus verb 3. Here are the example. I've never come to an orphanage before. Saya belum pernah ke panti asuhan sebelumnya. Never ini berasal dari not ever. She has not come yet. Dia belum datang. I haven't finished my homework yet. Saya belum selesaikan PR. Nah, well, I think that's all, students. I hope you understand the materials that I've shared with you today. Have a nice day. Try, practice your English, and I'm sure you will be able to do it.